Now, do you feel that days are never ending? Firefight, emails, deadlines, urgent tasks, right? You're not busy, you're reactive. If your day is dictated by emails, calls, emergencies, everyone else's problems, you're living for someone else's life. Now, busy isn't productive, it's reactive. Most men think reacting is leading. It's the opposite. Without control over your schedule, you're outsourcing your life, right? Firefighting today means ignoring the victories of tomorrow. You cannot survive chaos, right? But you need to learn how to thrive. Your energy and focus collapses when when your weak controls you, not the other way around. We need to build up our productivity, and it's a skill. It's not a personality trait, and it takes time to get there. Every reactive day compounds into lost opportunities and regret. If your calendar is full but your goals aren't moving, you're reactive. If you don't have a calendar that is aligned with the place that you want to get to, or you're not having weekly goals and structure, then you're lost and you're not going to get in the shape that you want to get into. Losing 10 kg, get leaner, get stronger, improving your running performance, becoming a champion of life. It's more than rocking up to gym and having half-arsed shit sessions. It's about how you move on a day-to-day basis. It's about the man that you are, your ability to think clearly, the decisions that you make around your training, your nutrition, how you manage stress. It's about responding to life and not reacting. How to stop chasing life and start leading. Now, let's jump into this training. Now, my name is James Cameron. I'm a coach for men 30 plus. We help men get leaner, get stronger, lose up to 10 kg, improve their running performance, improve their daily execution, their mindset, and discipline. We help guys who look back in their 20s and their 20s just did not deliver. You're sitting at 30 plus right now, you're out of shape, you've got low energy, you're not getting the results that you want, your confidence is taking a hit, but you know you have more to give. This is why we have built our Leader 365 program to help you get the results and finally step into your greatness. This is why we've created this training today, so you can learn how to get the results and start chasing or going after the things that you want and start leading effectively and demanding of yourself the very best. Now, the real problem, right? You're not busy. You're simply reactive. Most men feel busy all day, yet nothing meaningful actually moves forward. Emails, messages, deadlines, problems, they all dictate your day. By night, you're exhausted, but unsure what you've actually achieved. You're burning yourself out. That's not hard work, that is living in reaction mode. When your schedule controls you, right, you're not leading your life, you're responding to it. And right now, you are off the ball and you're simply lost. We need to regroup, reframe, and find yourself again. Now, let's get started here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to regain control of your schedule, priorities, and energy without working longer hours or burning yourself out. Not the hustle, not the grind, not willpower, just a simple structure that helps you lead your week instead of firefighting every day. Now, I've lived like this, so I can speak from experience. I used to react to everything. I was tired, I was stressed, I was constantly behind on my life, my work, and I was always busy, right? But nothing was actually happening with the progression of my goals, and I wasn't in the shape that I wanted to be at. I wasn't performing at the highest level, and I definitely was not a champion of life. What changed, right, was not effort. It was learning how to control my week before the week controlled me. I now create strong boundaries. I protect my time and energy for anything or anyone, right, that I care about, right? But also protect my energy for things that maybe take my energy away from my goals and my true priorities, my family, my business, my faith, and just overall how I show up life. Now, once I sorted out my priorities, it wasn't about putting in more work or effort. It was about taking control and to understand that we have full accountability for our results. Now, what actually works? Control comes from structure. You don't need longer days. You need to protect your time. When priorities are in place with your week, decisions get easier, energy stabilizes, and focus returns. You stop reacting and you start acting with intent. Now, why hard work isn't enough? Most men try to stack productivity on top of chaos. Life always wins. Meetings, kids, family, stressful times, work, all these commitments, right? Unexpected problems. Most men try to be more productive around all this instead of fixing underneath, right? Instead of fixing their life. Now, inside the Leader 365, we fix the foundation first, right? We look at that first and foremost because if you don't have the foundation built, everything else is going to crumble. Not through motivation, not through pressure, but through structure. When your week has clear priorities, protected time, non-negotiables, and a weekly reset, you don't need motivation to stay disciplined. Discipline becomes default, not a fight. That's the difference between men who are constantly reacting and men who actually feel in control of their life. Now, the three things that you can do now, right, is set non-negotiable blocks. Time you defend for what actually matters. Training, planning, family, and boundaries. That's the things and the guys that we work with focus on and care about. Is their training, their planning, their family, their boundaries, and their growth. Now, the second one is weekly mission review. One moment each week, decide your priorities. Decide what needs to take top of the list. Energy mapping for number three. High focused work when energy is high, recovery when it's low. This alone separates leaders from reactors, right? And this focuses or helps you focus without burning yourself out. The issue that you're having right now is you're trying to do everything on top of the schedule, on top of the family, on top of the work, and you think just because you're grinding or trying to smash the gym or do all these things that you're being productive. But in the long run, you're not getting the results that you want. You're finding yourself overindulging in food. You're finding yourself calling up the takeaway for the third night in a row. You look down and you've put on way more weight, right? And nothing's happening with the growth. You're sick and tired of living this way, but you know you want more. Now, the cost of being reactive. Men who live in a reactive way always feel behind. You're always stressed out. You rarely make progress on what actually matters. And if you do, you only are able to do it for a short period of time and you revert back to old ways. You're you're in survival mode. You're surviving the weeks, but you're never building momentum. Now, the results that you want, right, and that we want as men, is you want to be able to plan, you want to be able to protect, and you want to be able to review. Productivity stops being something that you try to do, and it becomes how you operate. Energy rises and your stress drops, and your confidence stabilizes as well. Now, men, to do this, to build into a strong routine, to stop living in a reactive way, and to finally start leading your life, you're going to have to follow through with the three simple aims that we spoke on today. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need help, let's jump on a call, book in with the description below, and let's champion this year of your life and start getting results and doing it the proper way. Because we'll help you lose 10 kg, we'll help you get stronger, we'll help you improve your running performance and hit new personal bests. But we'll also help you feel at the top of your game so you can be the best leader that you possibly can be. That's the difference here. Take what we've said today, apply it, and make sure you're making it a priority. Any questions, let me know. Book in a call in the description below.